Hello, 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 guys and gals and non-binary pals. Welcome to another Age of Empires Chronicles campaign. Um, First things first, I apologize for not putting a schedule out this week. I did not really have any idea what exactly would be happening with work and with trying to actually stream. So I apologize that there hasn't been a schedule, but it's kind of just what can occur. Hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow as well. It'll just be later in the day. It really depends on whether or not enough people show up for work or not. As it's the last week we have before summer break happens, working at a school kind of has those sorts of problems. But today we are gonna take on the Peloponnesian War, but a little bit before then, because I did actually look it up finally to know whether or not this was the Peloponnesian War. But this is just the preludes to the actual events that get labeled as the Peloponnesian War. So we're not technically there yet. We're doing all the things right beforehand that kind of lead to why does Greece hate Persia, why does Persia hate Greece, and back and forth between the two. But we're going to jump right in. Last time we played, I did not get through 4 parts like I intended to. Kind of got thoroughly decimated multiple times, and it just was a slogfest to get to where we needed to go. It took us about 2 hours to get through part 5, and then it took us again about 2 hours to get through part 6. And it took way too long, because anytime we made any amount of progress, we then got pushed back. And then we tried to go again, and then we got pushed back again. And so it was bad. But now, hopefully the rest of these will kind of go into each other a little bit easier. I've never said I'm great at the game. I just like the game. So we're attempting to do things as best as we can. I do like that the map here gives a little prelude to what's going to happen. We're going to start over here on the right side, and then it looks like whatever this blue-ish, I guess teal group has something over here. There's 2 sets of green enemies. There's 1 set of red. There's a gray enemy, but there's also a gray side quest, and then purple and blue enemies, and a yellow ally all the way over there. So yeah, this will have something to do with all of that. We're now playing as Datis, whereas before we were Artafernes. It's swapped over to Datis. We're still playing as the Achaemenids, but I don't know when exactly, but we will eventually swap over to the other 2 civilizations in this game, or in this expansion, of the Athenians and the Spartans. Those are the other 2 groups. So I don't know when that'll happen, but for now we are the Achaemenids, and we're gonna go through part 7. Reads, the great king demands vengeance on all who aided the Ionians in their revolt. His greatest general Datis leads a mighty fleet through the islands of the Aegean. We are playing on the easiest mode, which is standard, which we did for the other 2, and we got stuck. So I hope that standard difficulty is still going to be great for us, because I don't know how it would have fared if we played at the higher level difficulties. I wish it wasn't as laggy with this bit, but it's still loading the game. Ash and Black and Bones were the only remaining testaments to the hubris of Aristogoras. to skip the cutscene. I don't want to skip the cutscene, but I can't follow this. I think I realize why it's laggy. I know how to fix it. Because I realized what I did not do before I started this. Wow, this is struggling. Okay, we're gonna try and skip the cutscene, and I'm gonna fix it, and then we're gonna replay the cutscene, and hopefully it'll fix itself, so that we can actually get some of the story. Okay, because I realized what I did not do. What I did not do is the trick that I was told to do for when I played Gemcraft. I forgot to do it for Age of Empires right now, and I think that's the issue. Is that I did not split it, so half my computer is focused on the game and half my computer is focused on the stream performance. So we will try and fix it, and then we will restart this, so hopefully we can actually get the whole thing. Okay. And then we do that. Okay. Yeah, because if that was as laggy and like jump cutty as it was for me, then it probably is worse for all of you. So we're gonna try that again. It has been jumping between not responding and regular and working, so that was part of it. But hopefully, well, the whole game crashed, so that's fine. Okay. Alright. It could be worse. It could have crashed my whole computer. This time it just crashed the game. Okay. And then I will do the same thing to make it so that the game actually functions by itself. And hopefully that will fix all of it. Okay. I've already gone through quite a bit of the water ahead. Okay, do that. Now we make it so that you're only using half the cores of my computer. And then we open the game. And then we hope that this fixes everything, because it should. It's what's made it work before. Okay. Just need the game to function, and then everything should work. Alright. Well, at least you still got the gist of the Emperor is not pleased with the people who revolted and wants all of them to pay for it with their lives, and is sending Datus out to go do that. That's the basic gist of what you get. Granted, we got it with very stuttery, stoppy, very broken narration. But this should fix itself in just a moment. Okay, load back into the grand campaign right away. Make sure that it's showing. Okay, I'll wait a second to make sure it's actually showing on the screen. Okay, cool. Earth and water. Hopefully the cutscene doesn't do that again. Or if it does a lot less. And it's still stutter stopping on the computer. Struggle so much. Did the game just crash again? The screen went black. But I still have the mouse. Why does this game sometimes hate me? Ooh, there's more words. It loaded. I did the thing that typically fixes the games, and yet it doesn't seem like it fixed the game. Okay. This is the worst it's been in a while. Like, I haven't seen the game Age of Empires itself do this in a long period of time. Like, I was even able to play against my brother last week with no issues. Granted, that was with me not having to stream it, I guess, but... Oh. And it crashed again. Well, that sucks. Okay. Trying it one more time. Hope it works. Okay, the game is loading again. That is good. Alrighty. It seems to be loading again. Hopefully this time it won't die. Do that. Let me set the affinity. Okay, we're gonna keep task manager open this time instead of having it shut. Last game session ended unexpectedly after encountering an error. Your mods have been temporarily disabled. I didn't have mods. Would you like to re-enable your mods now? No, I didn't run any mods. I mean, it's good that the mods I didn't have are no longer on. Okay. Okay, let's just jump back and forth a bunch. Let all these load. See if that fixes it. Okay. All of these have loaded in the past. Got it. Okay. We're going to try it again. Okay. Maybe I should just skip the cutscene. But it gives so much context. Okay. I don't know why this doesn't like me. Why does this game hate me? Why does it hate me so much? It was working just fine a few days ago. There hasn't been an update. Maybe I should just skip the cutscene. But the cutscenes are the cool part. And it crashed again. Okay. What's an alternate thing I can do if this wants to not function? Alrighty. I will give it one more chance. And then, if I can't get it to work with attempting to skip the cutscene, then we will swap games. I don't know what game I would swap to though. Actually, I have the Steam Deck. I could do that. Okay, yeah. If I can't get the game to work, which it is off and on, trying to work and trying not to work, so I don't even know. But if I can't get the game to work this time, I'll probably just swap over to HoloCure or something. Because I can just pull up the Switch. I can pull up the Steam Deck and get that to work. It's just simply grab one of the cables next to me and plug it in. Okay. I don't know what mods it is attempting to have me load. Because as far as I'm aware, I don't have mods. Okay. It's letting me load into the campaign. Except for the fact that there's a giant black screen for a while. Okay, we're gonna sit here for a moment and hopefully let the background things load a little bit. This is the last of the first section. Okay. We're gonna skip the cutscene this time. Press escape right off the bat. Skipping the cutscene entirely, okay. Let's hope that that works. Is the game not visible? That's the only issue I might be seeing right now. Okay. All right. The game is loading, but it's skipping the cutscene, and it might take longer to load because of that. And I don't know. The other ones, the cutscene worked perfectly fine. This one, it didn't. I wonder what the difference is exactly that caused it to have a problem. Hopefully this works. It should. Here we go. Okay. Does not look like it is showing the game. Question is, why is it not showing the game? Because it was beforehand. Okay. Let's see if that worked. I'll give it a second. Yeah, you really do start on the right. Our objective is establish an island base, destroy 0 of 3 towers on Mykonos. None of the enemies are named Mykonos, so I don't know which one that is. Okay, the game is not showing up the normal way, so we will show it the fun and weird way. But it should function now where you can see it. Okay, we start in the Imperial Age as well. Dionysius, Artemisia, and Charistos all start in the Imperial Age as well. Naxos is castle. Paros is castle. Tenos is castle. And Andros is castle. Okay. Good to know. We're going to look at the objectives before I do anything. Establish an island base, destroy the towers. Yep. Goal is to reach the Greek mainland and conquer Charistos. Defeating other foes is not necessary, but will make your task easier. Conquer enemies by destroying their forts. Alternatively, you can train an emissary from the Hall of Emissaries and bring them near an enemy flag temple to persuade them to submit peacefully. These units are highly expensive, so guard them well if you choose to train them. Note that emissaries cannot be used to take Charistos or Naxos. Use the plentiful fish and oysters to sustain your economy. The Leviathan is a long-range siege ship available in the Imperial Age. To unlock it, research flaming arrows at the Academy. These will allow you to destroy forts from the sea. Flaming arrows at the Academy. These are all houses. That is not my boat. We're going to go with group 3 for now. All of these are going to be group 2. Let's actually just make this group 1. For now, 1. Okay. I guess I might be able to just land. These units don't seem to be able to be close enough. These ones should be close enough there. Well, the ships that can reach it can. Alright, you guys are control group 1. You ships are gonna join group 2. Okay, this is the island of Mykonos. Okay, 2 is going to be 3. These are going to be 2. I lost a unit. Okay. This is a lot laggier than I was expecting. Okay, we'll just have the siege units attack it. You've destroyed the base. Oystering ship. Farmer. This says farmer, but I see them getting gold. Okay, go ahead and just do that. I don't know what's happening there. Okay. Ships cost less wood and are built faster. We'll take that. Bring Datis to the island of Delos. Take Datis to the temple in Delos to persuade the island to join you. Take other islands by destroying their forts. Destroy all forts on Naxos for a grand reward. Destroy all forts on Naxos. Oh. Attack. Boats. Attack. This is really, really laggy. Okay. We'll research what I can. All of those upgrades have happened. Okay, Naxos has a catapult ship. I would like to build a academy. If it would let me. This is real laggy. Okay. This is terrible. Jeez. Let's go economic. Get 10 more villagers on wood. The academy, I need this to get what I need, and then siege warships have +1 range. And then we will upgrade all of my boats. And the regular port, it's going to upgrade those. Oh, we get 5 fishing ships. Okay. Ooh. Aid Artemisia by destroying the gate. Okay, I love it when it randomly just goes, hey, you're gonna look over here now. They've got boats. And they're very much attacking me. None of those are Datis. Okay. take one of these villagers that's getting wood. Build the Hall of Emissaries on Delos. Unload to there. Oh, I got given more villagers. Okay. And that one. Got it. Okay. I got given a lot more boats. I got given a lot more places to build boats. Archers, ranged immortals, and galleys fired faster. War chariots gain increased trample radius. Infantry and archers plus 15% HP. Let's do that. Jeez, that's expensive. Emissaries can convert islands without the use of force. Convert islands except Naxos and Charistos peacefully by bringing an emissary to their flagged temple. Okay, so I just have to get through all of their... Okay. Thinking about it logically... Most of this is just going to be build a navy. Port is not what I need. I need shipyards. Okay. We can almost build 10 Leviathans. Okay. I need just a bit more. There's the 10th. Okay. Okay. Aid Artemisia by destroying the gate, which is over there. Convert islands except for Naxos and Charistos by bringing an emissary to their flagged temple. That one looks pretty simple. This one I need a little bit more scouting. I feel like I should destroy this watchtower first. Okay. Let's buy an emissary. Man, these things are expensive. Like, incredibly expensive. Oh. And green. It's there. Okay, this boat... Actually, let's do this. This boat and this guy are group 7. Group 7 is going to be kept over here for right now. Group 3 is my boats. I add the Leviathans in. We're gonna go after all of these boats that are there. The Leviathans can go after this. 7 can come up to here. Okay. I forget that that's not how this works. It is spacebar to attack move. Or not spacebar, it is R to attack move. I'm under attack by Nexus. Group 3 can go attack that. Group 7. Keep unloading there. They've only got 1 unit. I just have to hope that I don't have to build multiple of this 1 unit. I have to build multiple. That's really expensive. I get Strategos and Hoplites for that. And I've gotten all of their merchant ships. I'm under attack, like, on the land. I need 3 to attack move there. This guy is an expensive unit, so I don't think I really want it. Please be the one with the... Okay. I guess I'm going the violent way here. Go after the fort. Go after their units. Okay. This was not my intent. And my main island is definitely under attack. I don't even have units. I don't have anything to build military. Oh, he died. Take out their units. Take out the fort. take out the fort because that's all I need. I should just need to destroy their fort. Or do they have another one? They might have another one. Purple advanced to the Imperial Age. That's a little too late now. I guess I need to find their other fort. I would have thought that they had only one. Oh no, they've got more units over there, so maybe they don't. That's their town center, but I need to destroy their fort. Take other islands by destroying their forts. It is plural. I guess it would make sense that there are multiple forts. Oh, group 3, go after that. If you're a Leviathan, go after that. If you're not a Leviathan, or a transport ship, go after that. Group 2, go after this. Group 1, go after their units. Go defensive. Well, I've lost that. Is that their only other fort? Okay, so because I attacked them a non-peaceful way, I don't get all of their buildings immediately. Okay. That's fair. Okay, I need these guys to build a new town center, and then they can go back to that. I do have a blacksmith. I did not realize that. And I have a barracks. I've got that, and we may as well just do all of the upgrades that I can get. Okay, my first island is pretty much gone. This island has a town center. What is this building? Oh, it's an academy. Okay, these guys are gonna get made into group 5 instead. drop off your army here. Group 3, auto attack, or attack move over to there. And then all of these get defended by the castle and everything else. Okay. Okay, this could have gone a lot worse. I mean, I did lose an entire island, like right off the bat, so it could have been a lot better. Group 3 should be over here. I've got too many boats just all over the place. Okay, just come over there. We'll figure it out in a bit. I should try and take out Naxos, actually. If they destroy the Hall of Emissaries, then I kind of am genuinely screwed around. And this is fine. That's fully researched. That's fully researched. That's fully researched. Group 3 is just going to attack move over here. I would like all 10 Leviathans to go after that. And then if they can, go after that as well. Okay. You two can go over here and destroy this gate. And that will be group 6. Am I really letting them just run around my entire base, no matter what base I'm in? They seem to just be free to rampage wherever the heck I need. Ooh, they've got a lot bigger of a navy. They've got a lot bigger of a navy. Okay. That got destroyed. Okay. we're gonna do this. Group 3 has only 2 units left. Wait, where? Okay, this is not going well. This one has my battering rams. Okay, that can go there. Oh boy. I'm under attack in a lot of ways. Triremes are weak versus galley and incendiary raft lines. These are galleys, which are weak versus catapult ships and lembos. I can't afford any of that. Okay, this is not great. Making Leviathans there. This island is also under attack on all kinds of fronts. I'm not good at navy-based maps or anything. It's just not the kind of military thing I build. Can I get it close enough that the fort can attack it? No. Let's get it close enough that the AI makes it want to go inward. Yeah. This is how you abuse the AI of boats. Oh, that was the hope. I don't know if it's actually working or not. This is why I am really bad at naval things. Galleys are weak versus lembos and catapults. And this one is a lembos, which is weak versus monoreme and incendiary line. Okay. Now this base is under attack again. My population limit is actually starting to drop. versus catapults and Lembos. This makes Lembos. Okay. This one is weak versus units at close range. And this ship is just reaching through the wall to hit the academy. Oh, that's fun. Okay, Lembos are fire ships. Essentially, that's how to think of them. This was supposed to be the easy AI. Oh, the next one costs 4,000, not 2,000. Okay. I have an economy, and I have tribute being given to me, but I don't have, like, anything else. I have a land army, but that does nothing against the naval army that they have. The naval armada. My arrows don't actually do anything. I probably just tried to attack too quickly. And I should just give up on this map. And try again. Yeah, maybe I should just restart. Okay. we're gonna restart and we're gonna try again. I tried to do too much at the beginning, and because of it, we got attacked in multiple spots at the same time. Okay. It's fine. Except for the game looks like it's trying to crash again. Okay. Wait for it to respond. Alright, so obviously what the problem was is that we tried to go after the next base too quickly. Okay. Oh, did it crash? Looks like it fully crashed. Huh. Okay. That's great. Okay. So we're gonna try it again. I'm gonna try and get the game to load one more time. And if it doesn't work, then we're we'll probably just end it, I guess. It's not been very long, but this was kind of impromptu anyways. Oh, now the stream itself might be crashing. Nope, that's coming back? Okay, cool. Okay. Age of Empires, I need you to work. If Age of Empires doesn't come back quickly, then I probably just call it there. Yeah, because swapping to a different game now, after already kind of being live for an hour, just doesn't feel like it would work very well. Why is Steam suddenly opening? Is it trying to manually open the game? Looks like it's trying to manually open the game. Okay. Oh, I'm at 299.2 hours of playing Age of Empires, apparently. Did not know that. Okay. I just need the game to function. This might end up being one of those campaigns that I just have to record and post as videos instead. I don't particularly want to do that, but I might have to, just because the Chronicles campaign seems to take up so much more processing power than just regular Age of Empires does. And I don't fully understand why. It also takes a lot longer to get through one map. Okay. The game is coming back up, and it immediately crashed as soon as I said that. That's not annoying. Not at all. Okay. Last attempt. And I mean it this time. Alrighty. So I think the way we're going to try and go through this map, assuming it works, is we're going to immediately try and go after red and take out their forts. Or it'll crash. Okay. Cool. Okay. That's fine. I said it was my last attempt. I'm not gonna keep trying and getting annoyed and more frustrated by the game. But that's okay. We tried. I guess I will see about either making it a video or trying again at some point. That sucks. But yeah. Tomorrow, assuming everything goes well with work, there should be a stream later in the day. I'll probably play Minecraft. But instead of actually building stuff, we'll just be getting the materials for the buildings. We'll just try that instead. Yeah. That'll be kind of what we do tomorrow. Assuming I have the capacity to stream. Because sometimes sometimes coworkers call out, and therefore I'll have to stick around. Sometimes that's not the case, but if I do stream, it'll start somewhere between 5 and 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. But I'm not certain until it happens. And then I do know for certain that I will stream on Sunday. That will be the Gemcraft day this week. Because Friday and Saturday both I will work, which kind of means that I can't stream because I'll be at work. But that's everything for today. I'm sorry that the campaign chose to be stupid and just didn't want to work. I will look into trying to just record them and play them that way and see if that works. Because normally the game does function perfectly fine. There's a few lag spikes every so often, but it tends to be fine. I think the Chronicles campaigns just have too much going on. Like, that map had 8 things that it needed to keep track of. 7 enemies, 6 enemies guaranteed, 1 ally, assuming you help them. And then just all the enemies having relatively massive armies, as well as all of the naval forces, and just it's a lot for my little relatively old computer to try to handle. So that's probably why it died. But with all that stated, hope to see you guys later. Hope you have a good day, a good evening, a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night, and a good time zone wherever you are. And peace out.